Real quick before this video starts, I just want to say a massive thank you to Rodenmar for editing this video. Link to his album of the year will be in the description. Definitely go follow him. With that being said, enjoy the video. This album came out in 1979. The version we're listening to is 13 tracks, 54 minutes. These bonus tracks better be good. I've heard 2 songs off of the main album. I've heard the title track and I've heard Chiquitita. Is that how you say that? I have no idea how to say the title of that song. Yeah, I've heard those 2 songs. Both of them are good. I don't know much about the album outside of that. Let's get straight into this track, One As Good As New. Implementation of the strings is so fun here. Yeah, obviously. Dancing Queen's like one of the biggest songs of all time. I've heard one other ABBA album, I've heard Arrival. Or is it Dancing Queen? A queen who dances. Fantastic opener. So good. Actually so good. Incredibly funky. The implementation of the strings is so tasteful. It kind of brings a classical flair to the disco sound that they're going for here. Insane bass line on this song. The bass is going fucking crazy all the way throughout all the verses here. And of course you get the iconic vocals that you come to expect from an ABBA song. Yeah, it's just catchy, bright, colorful disco gold. Incredible way to start. 8.8, 8.9. Up next, title track. Jen Beta Twink reacts to the oldies. There you go. This does absolutely slap indeed. This song's like 5 minutes as well. I forget this song is as long as it is. Is as long as it is. This feels like it really influenced Canned Heat by Jamiroquai. This song really reminds me of Canned Heat by Jamiroquai. Like the way the bass line, the bum 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 on the bass line, and then the way the horns and the strings are kind of matching what the vocals are doing and kind of have these big stabs. Reminds me a lot of that song. Oh yeah, absolutely. Even like the repetition feels so rewarding. They give you the best melody ever, the most luscious production, the best like choice of sounds to implement, the best layering as well. And it just keeps giving you this perfectly timed repetition. It's stunning. This is so good. Can I name every member in ABBA? I can't name a single member of ABBA. I've got no clue what any of their names are. Okay, let's get this squad in here. We got Agatha Faltzog, Bjorn Ulvaeus, Benny Andersson, and Annie Frid Lingstad. ABBA. Wait. Oh! ABBA! No, I didn't know that. That's fucking... It's an anagram. I did not know that. I just thought the name was ABBA because it's a good name for a band. Because ABBA's a great name for a band. Voulez-Vous is a 10. One of the best pop songs ever made. It's striking. It's a masterclass in structuring and pacing. It is one of the most beautiful songs production-wise I've heard from the 70s. I disagree that it's too long. I think the repetition gives the song this grand feeling of an excursion, an emotional excursion. And it even makes French sound good. And listen, there's nothing I hate more. There's 2 things I hate in this world. I don't like potatoes, and I hate French people. So, the fact that this song can even do that means it's a 10. I feel like everyone knows this song. There's not really much I can add to this. An endless sea of ink has been spilled about this song. There's no point me trying to add to it. Yeah, song's a 10. One of the best pop songs of the 70s. So good. I Have a Dream up next. They stole it from Martin Luther King, exactly. Really hear the MLK influence? Yeah. Easily the cheesiest. I don't mind the cheesiness. It's an ABBA album. I've come to expect some cheesiness. Guys, Eastern instrumentation. This is just a Beatles song. Ooh. That's all this chorus needed, dude. Just the low end being brought up a little bit with some nice baritone backing vocals. Baritone. Is there a band after the Beatles who weren't influenced by the Beatles? Take a band like Slipknot. I feel like Slipknot's about as far away from the Beatles as you can get. I feel like it'd be impossible to say a band like, again, Slipknot or Death would be influenced by the Beatles. I feel like it's so far removed. And sure, maybe they like the bands, but that doesn't mean it's an influence. The song was delightful. A lovely slowdown. I agree with you for here. The fade out works too. Yeah, this song was a delightful slowdown after Voulez-Vous. You get like the most bombastic pop song, dance song imaginable, with some of the most boisterous production, some of the grandest, most colorful presentation. And then you get this nice slowdown, more acoustic song focused on more textural elements, some nice low backing vocals on the chorus to kind of give it this alleviated feeling. Everything here is just so stripped back in comparison to the previous two songs, and I think it's a lovely change of pace. 9.2 for me. So good. This album is slapping so far. I really liked Arrival when I heard it, but this is immediately like so much better than that album. It's immediately more memorable. It's more varied. I don't know. I would need to re-listen to Arrival before I give like a proper opinion, but as of right now, I'd say I'm liking this album more. Angeleyes. That sucks. That is fucking rough. Well, did he produce this album? Something so adventurous about this. Such a sense of wonder in this album so far. He engineered this album, I see. Angeleyes. A nice bounce back into the catchier, brighter, more poppy stuff. Yeah, 9.5 on this one. A nice bounce back into the more catchier, poppier elements of the album after the slowdown that was the previous song. Yeah, this song just has such a sense of wonder and adventure to it. Everything here feels so playful, like it's the band just... it just feels like the band having the most fun they possibly can on this song. And it's legit, like, talking about looking into someone's angel eyes and falling in love. It feels like that sense of wonder of falling in love with someone, you know? It feels like that's being expressed here. This album's so good so far, dude. Yeah, I'm liking this a lot more than Arrival. I liked Arrival, but I'm really loving this so far. The King Has Lost His Crown. Damn, this writing is really cold. This is probably the strongest song lyrically, but the weakest song instrumentally so far. This song was very cold, talking about someone who is bringing disaster and disgrace to the people around him because he's letting himself be heartbroken because this person that he loves is ignoring him and not even acknowledging that he exists. Yeah, the writing here is intriguing as hell. It's well written, it's cold, it's pretty bitter, but in a way that doesn't feel too like it's off the beaten path of what the album has been presenting so far. Instrumentally, it just feels like another ABBA song. It doesn't feel like that there's anything that really stands out about this one. There's nothing that really grabbed my attention all that much instrumentally with this track. It just felt like ABBA doing their thing. But that's okay, because this is a more lyric-focused one, and I still think it's well executed, as most ABBA songs are. Yeah, I'd give this one an 8.6, I think. 8.6. I just wish maybe there was something a little more interesting going on instrumental-wise. But besides that, no real complaints from me. Does Your Mother Know up next? I like this other vocalist. He's doing a great job matching Agnetha's energy. Nice. The most immediate song so far. It feels like the most fast-paced song so far as well. Well, it's the shortest song up to this point, so it makes sense. Yeah. I don't know, that song was just like a quick, simple, cut and dry, funky banger right there. I love that. Flat 9. Yeah. Respectful lyrics. Okay, he's out here saying that, hey, you're too young for me. Does your mother know you're out? Get back home, be responsible. Okay? I respect the hell out of it. And also, this other vocalist does a great job of matching Agnetha's energy, but also bringing his own unique presence to the album, providing some variety. This song was pretty damn great. If it wasn't for the nights... I'm actually going to figure out how to pronounce the name of the next song. Okay, so oh god, the translation is little girl. Rough. How do you say it?
Chiquitita.
Chiquitita. Okay. Wait, this album is meant to be French. Why do we have a song title in Spanish? Interesting. Interesting. Okay, I have similar feelings to this one that I did about The King Has Lost His Crown. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. I have a similar, I guess, I don't want to say issue, but a similar thing about this song that I feel doesn't make it as good as the rest of the tracks that I do about The King Has Lost His Crown, where instrumentally it just feels like a standard cut and dry ABBA song. Still, again, with the incredible songwriting, still, again, with the incredible ability to structure a song and create endlessly catchy hooks and absolutely stunning soundscapes. But it doesn't feel like it brings anything, like, all that unfamiliar or new to the ABBA world in the same way that the previous track did, Does Your Mother Know? Yeah, it's a great track, again, just not as impressive as the others, if that makes sense. But I will say I enjoyed it a little bit more than I enjoyed The King Has Lost His Crown. So I give it close to like a high 8, like an 8.8. Doesn't quite reach a 9 for me, though, because I feel like it just needed a little bit more of a unique spark to reach that near perfect territory for me. Up next we have Chiquitita. Chiquitita. Is that how you say it? Hold on. Google Translate, help me out again.
Chiquitita.
Chiquitita. There we go. I don't remember this song, by the way. This song is huge. I don't remember it. Okay, lyrics. We got the lyrics up.
Chiquitita, you and I know.
Oh, I remember this. Okay.
How the heartaches come and they go and the stars they're leaving. Chiquitita, you and I cry. But the sun is still in the sky and shining above you. Try once more like you did before. Sing a new song, Chiquitita.
Chorus gives it an almost kind of like piano rock feel, which I think is kind of nice. Working in some minor rocky elements is a nice way to switch up the sound of the album a bit here. Also, can we talk about how crazy it is that this has a 65 critic? 60 from Rolling Stone and 70 from AllMusic. That's a crazy low ball for an ABBA album.
Chiquitita, you and I cry.
Oh, it has a 5/4 bar here?
But the sun is still in the
Hold on, wait. Let me go back. Let me hear that again.
Chiquitita, you and I cry. But the sun is still in the sky and shining.
Oh yeah, it does. I never noticed that. Not there? Well, it does have one there as well. I never noticed the song had a random bar of 5 in there.
Sing a new song, Chiquitita.
Swedish dialect? Or like you mean the accent? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, outro's so good. Don't even mind the fade out. Easy 10. It's not quite a 10 for me. I feel like the intro does take a little bit too long for me. The song does take, I don't know, it feels like it takes its time a little bit too much in the very beginning, takes a bit to get going. But once it does get going, it's basically perfect, smooth sailing from there. The only thing I would say this song is just wishing the intro was a little bit more immediate, maybe didn't last quite as long. It's a low 9 for me. Right, we're almost done with the main album tracks here. We got 2 more main album songs, then I'll write the album of the year review once we're done with those. Then we'll listen to the 3 bonus songs after that. And next we have Lovers. I Have a Dream is the worst? Nah, I Have a Dream goes hard. I Have a Dream is great. Weakest so far for me has been The King Has Lost His Crown. All the songs on there have been great though, dude. They've all been so good. Kind of like it if it wasn't for the nights. This almost has like a more of a rock attitude to it. Such an interesting mix of tones here. The way the vocals are matching the guitar, but then you also have these strings adding a completely different feeling into the mix. It's such a strange blend. It's like one of the catchiest songs on the album, in my opinion. Like, that's kind of crazy that one of the deep cuts, one of like the lesser known songs, the least streamed song on the album is, in my opinion, the catchiest. That's one of the best songs on the album, in my opinion. That was so good. Top 3 for you so far? No, same, honestly. It's like tied second place with Angeleyes for me right now. That was absolutely incredible. Such a fantastic blending of very different tones, like blending the rock attitude with more of the orchestral stuff that's been going on throughout the verses, and then you get this great, like, almost stripped back chorus going into like an offbeat open hi-hat drum beat that it feels just a lot more spacey as opposed to a lot of the other songs which have felt like they've gotten heavier when it gets to the chorus. They're still trying out so many different things. We're coming up on the end of the album here. This album has been smooth sailing. I went into this album, it being an ABBA album, a little bit nervous. I've never been the biggest ABBA fan. I enjoyed Arrival. I thought the album was good. But I don't know. I just went into this not really expecting to love it as much as I have. This has been, you know, I'm seeing the vision finally. That this is making me ABBA pilled. Alright, so you have Kisses of Fire.
Kisses of fire, burning, burning. I'm at the point of no returning. Line of emotion. I've had my share of love affairs, and they were nothing compared to these. I'm riding higher than the sky.
Insane harmonies. Insane fucking harmonies. Ooh. Yeah, it really has. Again, same as the other album we listened to earlier, also 1979, also great use of synths. It's aged wonderfully. It's your favorite of the album, huh? Hey, that's. I'd say it's easily top 5 for me, this final song. Song is like just below the previous track. It's a 9.4 for me. Absolutely gorgeous way to close this. It works. It works so well. It's one of the albums like, is this the shortest song? 3 minutes and 60. It's not the shortest song. It's the second shortest song on the entire project. I don't know. It just feels so appropriate to have the shortest song close it off. It feels like the cherry on top of this album. Yeah. A great fake out in this song, by the way. It starts off, you know, so slow, thinking you're going to get like a slower, more moody closer, and then it just punches you right in the face and kicks into easily the most upbeat, like roaring, surprisingly angelic song of the entire album. I did not expect that at all. Great fake out on this song. That was so good. Easy, solid 9. A great way to finish this. 9.2, that sounds about right. I wouldn't really adjust that score, I don't think. 9.2 sounds about correct. This is a great album. So good. You can tell I'm putting a lot of effort into the album of the year reviews today. Yeah, that was so good. That was actually incredible. You finally see the light of ABBA? No, same. That's making me want to return to Arrival soon to see if it grows on me. But do I have a score for Arrival up? Oh, 84. Yeah. Okay, so I thought I gave it a 7. I gave it an 8. Interesting. I swear I remember giving that album a 7. Maybe I did re-listen to it at some point and my score shifted to a 7 and I didn't update it on Album of the Year. Huh. No, I'm going to re-listen to Arrival. Maybe Arrival will grow on me. I'd say my score for Arrival now would be like a 7 from what I remember. Because I'm pretty sure I must have re-listened to it. My score shifted down to a 7 and I just didn't update it on Album of the Year. Because I know for a fact I have had that album at 7 before. Alright. We'll see how the bonus tracks would affect the album. They're obviously not going to affect the score. Whoa, okay, we're just starting on 11 with this one. Feels like they recorded this in a different session than the rest of the album. I don't know, there's something about the way the vocals, they sound like they have way less reverb. Like, the rest of the album feels like it's been recorded in a pretty big room with the vocals because there's a lot of reverb. This feels like it's like all of them in a booth. They sound closer to the mics as well. It still sounds great. But it's pretty clear that this was not, well, I'd say it's pretty clear that this was not, it doesn't sound like this was recorded in the same sessions as the album. That bass, yeah, that bass is going crazy. That was fun. It's dragging? I disagree. I like how long this song is. Okay, this fade out's kind of ass. I'll give you that. This fade out sucks. And it ended on a bit of a wet fart, but I don't mind because the rest of the song was pretty damn incredible. Flat 9. The loudest song easily. That was way heavier than everything else, and it feels like it was recorded in different sessions. Again, it feels like the vocals. It felt like all of the band gathered around in a booth, as opposed to like a big proper like recording room. Even the actual instruments as well. Something about them felt a lot more compact and compressed. And I don't mind that. I don't mind that it has a different sound to the rest of the album. It's just, it took me a second to get adjusted to. I think the biggest thing is just the end of the song is weak. That song did not deserve a dogshit fade out, but it got one, and that does genuinely impact the score for me a little bit. But I don't know. As is, I still think that was pretty great. It's weaker than the end of the album. I disagree. That song was so fun. Maybe not flat. Maybe not 9 out of 10 fun though. I think it's more like high 8. It's more like high 8 out of 10 fun for me. On par with the rest of the album, in my opinion, but... Okay, 9... Thinking about it again, it is more like high 8, because it's more of just like a dumb fun song than it is like a great track that I feel like would have elevated the album. Up next we have Lovelight.
So I can understand how it's happened, how everything's changing.
I don't actually know why they didn't put it on the album. Which is, it's surprising that they didn't. Because that ended up being, what, their second biggest song? Yeah, second biggest song behind Dancing Queen. They only got one #1 song in the US? Really? That's insane. 9 in the UK, damn. I will say this is the weakest song. Main album and bonuses. This song is a high 7 for me. The most standard song up to this point, the least memorable. It just felt like ABBA doing their thing, just with slightly less charming, slightly less boisterous execution than any of the album tracks. Easily the weakest of the bunch, in my opinion. Gimme, gimme, gimme. An iconic song. Everyone's heard this song. Yeah, it's so cool. Such inventive and creative use of electronics throughout this album. And it's that creativity and that forward thinking that kind of makes this age so well. Doesn't quite beat Temporary Secretary or Disco Duck though, exactly. So much better than Madonna's version? That's a thing? Oh, it's called Hung Up, I see. I'll check out a little bit of that after this. I think the only problem I have with this song is that it does drag on a little bit at the end. Besides that, this is an incredible track, undeniably. Just as good as the rest of the album. I just have some minor pacing issues. Yeah, Gimme 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 is a great song. The only thing that holds it back for me is some pacing issues. I feel like 5 minutes is a bit much for this song. It would work a lot better as maybe like a 4-minute... I asked you to pause, thank you. It would work a lot better as like a 4-minute song, in my opinion. I feel like that extra minute that's added onto it makes it I don't know. At the end, it just gets a little bit much for me. But as is, still, it's a great track, undeniably. And listening to it casually, I wouldn't really mind either. It's just when I'm really paying attention, it kind of stands out as a problem for me. 8.6. Great song, undeniably. So good. It's a huge... What do you mean it's a huge L? It's not right? What do you mean? It's an 8.6 out of 10. That's a positive score. I was cooking until that take. Silence. Leave me alone. It's at least a 10. Yeah, whatever. Cry Harder.